I'm like not even watching the game anymore.
That's fine. Welcome back to Last Play. We're not even watching the game anymore. Once
Well,
you proceed, you will be unable to return for some time. Are you saying? Oh, wow.
second last. They don't say second last.
What?
Like when you say, "Oh, I was the second last person to get through the to pay for my groceries or whatever."
What else would you say?
Next to last, or penultimate, as this.
Anyone who says
Site says-
penultimate as a regular occurrence needs to just get punched in the scrotum.
Yeah, they don't say shinny.
I mean, shinny is such a Canadian sport that I'm not
No,
actually...
shinny's not a sport, dear.
It's a way of playing hockey.
Shinny is just like really recreational hockey, really informal. Like we're going to the ODR to do some play some shinny. It's just like you make up teams with whoever's there.
Yes.
And
let me say that that's probably the case because hockey's not very big in the States, so like recreational
come on.
hockey even less so.
no, hockey isn't that like not big of a thing. Like come on, the northern states hockey's still relevant.
True, but like would you still have recreational hockey called shinny, or would it just be called rec league?
I don't know, maybe they just need to learn words for things.
You know, I'm sure if you did the reverse, you'd probably find some weird things. Like, Americans call it a dig dug.
I dig dug. They don't say tea towel, they say dish towel.
I mean, I say tea towel more often than I should. Does that count?
They also don't say washroom.
I know that. They say bathroom. Oh, it's Kingsglaive movie. Yep. Scenes from Kingsglaive. The, capital city's getting exploded.
Amazing. They have Yankee in here.
But Americans know the word Yankee. They
Yeah,
have to.
They might know it, but usually when other people call Americans Yankees or Yanks, it's
Oh,
sort
they
of
mean
like
people from New York. In America,
No,
when you call someone a Yankee,
an American.
no.
Oh, in
yeah,
America.
In America, when you call
say
someone a Yankee, you mean someone from New York. Outside, you
It just
mean
means
someone
an
from
American.
America, which is one of those fascinating things. That's like, I guess. But yeah, this is basically a trailer for the
And-
Kingsglaive movie. So now
Oh, okay.
that you know that's going on, welcome to
Oh.
Kingsglaive. Here on Last Play, this is the part of the main. This is Noctis' hometown, just getting destroyed by the Imperial Army.
Rip.
Not pictured is a whole bunch of characters, no-name characters one of whom is named Nyx, which essentially makes them Noctis, getting killed for one reason or another. And that was his dad dying. His dad, voiced by Sean Bean. And
But
no one
of
saw it
course,
coming.
by Sean Bean. That's amazing.
Meanwhile, back in the morning, Noctis wakes up and everything's exactly as it was.
Morning.
Man, I had this terrible dream.
What?
I had this dream that I was some weird. Everyone kept calling me hero, and a guy named Libertas just decided to defect. And where's Luna?
What? My mind is blown,
They
Tyler.
just called Ignis Specs.
They think we call jerseys sweaters.
What? That's absolutely untrue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this just a list made to troll Americans to make them think they can speak Canadian?
Probably.
And then they come up and they're like, let's get some shinny going with our sweaters. And get some track pants out.
To be fair, he says the following were submitted by my friend Todd, who used to live in Winnipeg.
Oh.
So maybe in Winnipeg they call it that. That's the thing that upsets me about most of this list is Canada is the second largest country in the world, and they take slang from specifically Montreal, and they're like, oh, Canadian slang, and I'm like,
Actually, first largest now that the
No!
Soviet Union doesn't exist.
no, Russia's still bigger.
Nope.
Yes, they are.
Nope. After Russia lost most of the territories, Canada is bigger. Especially when you include those territories that Canada forgets and neglects until stuff like this comes up.
I am looking this up to prove you wrong.
I mean, you're gonna try, and it's gonna go the opposite way.
Largest and smallest countries in the world by area. Okay.
What else do we know?
Or what?
Number
Oh,
one
look
is
at that!
Canada.
Look at that! Number 1, Russia!
Really?
Russia is 11% of the total, like, Earth area
Huh,
on
weird.
the planet, and we are 6.7.
Weird.
It's weird that they gave Europe a standing when we're talking about countries, but alright.
Yeah. What's the source?
Nations Online. If you'd like, I can look up another source. GeoHive, Wikipedia, list of countries by area. Largest countries in the world from info, please. You know what? I'm right. It's Russia.
I guess so.
Oh, look! Russia!
Yeah, there we go.
Wow!
Welcome back to Wrong Play, because that is right about geography.
I can't believe you thought... What did they teach you in school?
That Canada was second largest beneath the Soviet Union.
Soviet Union still existed while you were in school?
No, but some of our textbooks were quite old.
Well, that changes things slightly, but
That being
still,
said, the Soviet Union was around when I was born.
Well, born, yes, but...
And still kind of a thing when I was starting school.
I mean... Also, they don't say bag, like when it's your bag of stuff, like...
What do they say?
Sack. Especially in the U.S. Midwest, it says.
I doubt that, because I doubt all of the things they say about, like, Canadian slang. So I'm not going to go ahead and believe that.
They put chips because it can describe potato chips or french fries, and that's true because
Yeah.
I raise you fish and chips.
Yeah.
Like, it's more the Maritimes that they call fries chips.
Yeah.
That's not really, like, that's not a thing here. Except for fish and chips. That's literally the only thing.
And sometimes people refer to them as crisps, especially when they're wrong. And oh, is that...
Especially when they're wrong!
That's some airships. That's bad.
Oh, this list was last updated December 24th, 2000.
Wow. That might explain some of this.
Might explain some of this. I was 7 in the year 2000. Well, technically for most of the year I was 6.
That being said, a lot of these are things that have never been the case.
Well, no. I wouldn't say a lot of them. Just the ones I'm bringing up. It's a big list. I'm bringing up the weird things.
If the road ahead's blocked, then we find a way around.
Well, this is...
Uh...
It's not good.
Wait, are they wearing, like, Knights of Camelot-esque, like, you know, the kind of essentially that kingdom's logo on them with, like, a checkered backdrop?
Oh yeah, they have classic chainmail there. Because why not?
Why?
In a world with guns and magic swords, chainmail could still be useful.
I mean... No?
It's magic chainmail, it's fine.
To be a decent vantage point up ahead.
This seems like danger.
I mean, probably. But we gotta make sure that all the news headlines weren't just faking insomnia falling, and that it's happening for real. Because that's a normal thing that happens.
There
Can I
they
actually
are.
hide here?
Want to take him out?
Oh yeah, those scrap heaps are gonna wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Oh man, you are not crouching. You're gonna get caught so fast.
Wait, you're talking about Ignis?
Yeah, Ignis,
Yeah.
like, get down,
Do I
bud.
have a vantage point? Or am I just gonna have to initiate? Here we go.
Oh my god! Blowing the cover! Look at that! He's just...
Luckily, no one's looking at him. Okay, we're good.
Luckily?
Luckily. Oh yeah, look at all those good warp strikes.
Wow.
Did I mention how good I am at this game?
A+. Oh my gosh.
Whoa, I'm being shot. No.
Whoa.
It's a good thing I can time these bullet dodges.
Wrecked.
Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm so good.
Oh.
And you're done.
Oh my gosh. Rip you.
I mean, I'm stealthy enough. What are these? Stop shooting bullets at me. Very inconvenient being shot at.
Never really got that booze question answered.
True.
I'm just not finding a good, like, side-by-side comparison of the American slang versus Canadian.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing that, like, someone's got to have compiled at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, who got seen? Was it me? It was me, wasn't it?
So, geez, that's a depressing Google autocomplete. American versus Canadian liquor prices. Like, rip.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna give you anything you want to know.
Yeah, no, the short answer is, sucks to be Canadian, our booze is so expensive.
Oh man.
Let's just say people seldom provide booze for their guests at their parties because that would cost you a mortgage payment. Like,
Depends how many people you had over, but at the same time, I get to say, depends how many people you have over.
yeah. Ugh.
Oh. No, I wanted to... Oh, jeez. Oh, take cover. I'm not taking cover. Okay. I need to get to a point where place. There we go. Here we go.
Oh my god, they don't say
Ooh.
parkade.
And double boom. There we go. They don't say parkade? Do they say, like,
No.
warpcade?
Probably just like parking lot or parking garages or parking decks.
Oh, that's bad. Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
I think we might have lost the stream.
Weird.
We're back. Yeah, that was a glitch. Hopefully, the recording's just fine.
I hope so. Eesh.
It'll be good. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Parkades. How they don't say parkade.
Oh, yeah.
This is just like, this is too much. I feel like I'd be speaking a whole different language. That's like, I have friends in the US, like, that met over the internet, and like, just the difference in music, and like, you know what? Like, a lot of American music is mainly what we listen to in Canada, like, that, you know.
Yeah, like, we get a lot of that.
There's a lot of crossover there, so like, you know, generally I kind of assume if I know it, so do I. Like, so would my American friends. And, I mentioned City and Color, who, like, they're a Canadian group, which I kind of forgot they're a Canadian group, to be honest. But, like, I don't even remember why, but in passing I mentioned them, and, like, my friends were just like, what? And I was like, what? They're so huge here! What are you talking about? And I just, like, do they know who Tragically Hip is?
I'd hope so.
I think our only music export is Celine Dion as far as the Americans are concerned, and that's really depressing because we have, like, some really good musicians here.
True. But I can't... not living in the States very long, it's hard to know exactly what transfers over. I know Nickelback is one of our big exports.
Oh god, right, I forgot oh, and Bieber, of course. All the ones that we export are terrible. All the ones that are big are just like a mess and an embarrassment.
Yeah.
Well,
Can't really argue
Celine
with that.
Dion's not a mess. It's just that, like, she's not nearly as popular here as she is there.
True. We barely even talked about Celine Dion except for talking about how we don't have to deal with her anymore because she's in the States now.
Yeah, literally. Like, that's pretty much... If we're talking about Vegas, she comes up, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Other than that, it's like, well, Celine Dion might as well not be a musician anymore because she doesn't get played on our radio.
No, absolutely not.
Yep. Congrats, Insomnia is destroyed. Also, the main city is called Insomnia, which is a pretty cool name for a city.
Insomnia?
Yeah. It's like the city that never sleeps.
I mean...
Vegas tries to call itself Insomnia.
No, but like...
Wow, well, way to go, Prompto.
What just happened?
He turned the radio off because he felt it was depressing. And I was like, no, keep it on. He's like, crap. And then he dropped it. And now Noctis is like, no, it doesn't matter.
The angst. Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, his dad's dead. And apparently he's dead.
Wait, does he know that?
Yeah, the news was talking about how he and his dad are dead.
Oh. I missed that.
with no way back in.
Okay, well, he has a right to be a little angsty then.
Are
Yeah.
you serious? What about any of this makes sense?
Also, this guy's name is Core.
Told me
That's
I'm
cool.
dead, along with my father.
Oh, also,
Core?
Luna's dead, apparently.
Okay. So Corey, yeah. Cool. The
Yeah.
king. You're talking to him about his own father. Could you just chill for a sec and be
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, your dad passed away.
Because, yeah, he saw the news that said Luna, and the king was dead, and she's like,
Yeah.
that can't be true because I'm not dead.
Yeah.
And so he didn't really believe it. But,
What did the marshal
yeah.
have to say?
He said, you have a stupid face, and that she'd be in Hammerhead. Noctis, you know that Ignis is sensitive about how stupid his face looks. I wish, and I'm hoping, I can give Ignis sunglasses.
Oh my gosh.
So that he can just give quips and be a terrible, like, influence on everyone. And then when nighttime comes around, we can make some hilarious and relevant jokes.
Yes, totally relevant and current musical references. Wow, that picture. Just like, I'm so much more important
Now
than
imagine
you.
if you were wearing sunglasses.
That picture would be like 10 times better at least.
I'm gonna edit in some
Oh
sunglasses.
yeah, you better
yeah.
be editing in some sunglasses. The like deal with it 8-bit-y sunglasses. I need those ones specifically. Also, you didn't look at the other pictures?
That was the only picture.
What?
Prompto didn't have much time to take photos today. They were a little busy.
Prompto. Good.
Oh yeah, chapter 2. Only 14 more to go. There's 15 chapters in Final Fantasy 15.
Of course.
Seemed appropriate.
Mhm.
Okay. Welcome to loading play.
Oh god, these loading screens take so long.
We'll have to catch you next time on Last Play.
There's no turning back. We have to sit here and wait.
Okay. Welcome to Last Play Part 2, where we're still at a loading screen. And it's still the same episode.
God, you're good at this.
I am amazing at this. What are you talking about?
You're just like awkwardly traveling. Oh, well, I guess we'll keep doing the episode. Yeah. You missed the look of Tyler just being like, you wanna go, nerd. I'm sorry, I'll stop trash talking you.
Oh no, please continue.
No thanks, I'm
Okay.
good. Oh, finally.
Oh hey, it's Luna, who got out of the capital city by walking amongst a bunch of refugees because she doesn't stand out in the slightest.
Nope. What is... Your dress has one sleeve.
The other
That's
sleeve might have got...
infuriating.
No,
No,
that's very
look at
Final
that.
Fantasy.
That's on purpose.
I would love a dress that only had one sleeve. That'd
You
be so
would.
cool.
You would.
Oh yeah, that's her spy master. She's gonna... Of course she knows where Luna is.
The ring of the...
The Lucii.
Lucii?
It's a very important ring. Should never wear it. It's
So
very...
this is Lord of the Rings.
Yep. That's the one ring. For sure. Especially the way that it, like, gives you superpowers if you put it on. Oh,
yeah.
it's Notorious Cave again.
Don't suppose
Oh no, this is Mount Gold. Oh, because we're in the car. And it's playing Mount Gold.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
I wonder how
Almost done all of the good Final Fantasy 1 songs.
Aw.
It's okay, Final Fantasy 2 has mediocre music.
That is supposed to be better?
No. You don't get good music again until Final Fantasy 4, really.
Rip.
Well, some songs in Final Fantasy 2 and 3 are good, it's just not... It's not as a whole, like, all that great.
Mm-hmm.
And then Final Fantasy 6 came out and it's just, like, the best. Yeah, Gladiolus has a sister now.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
What?
Gladiolus has a little sister.
What do you mean he has a sister now?
Oh no, like, I didn't... He mentioned his sister now.
No going back. Only ways forward.
I'm like,
Yeah,
it's a bit of an age
Gladiolus
gap.
suddenly got a sister.
Yep, surprise.
Turns out your parents were a lot younger than we thought they were, because Gladiolus is like, it looks like he's in his early 40s.
Yeah, like, Yikes, if your parents can still have kids.
No weather for driving, that's for sure.
You can drive in rain. That's what the covered car is
God,
for.
Americans! You think you can't drive because there's
And left
rain?
y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat
Yeah, that's
still
about it.
1 second since he heard y'all were
Like,
coming.
God, you wouldn't last a day.
So much for everlasting peace.
Try our winters.
Only option. Probably.
Hey, look.
Why they bothered with the treaty in the first
What's the story between these two, you think? I could talk to him, but all they did was complain about the peace.
The peace?
The loss of peace. It's
Oh.
not peace anymore.
Ain't never seen Pawpaw like this before. The pep's gone out of him like air from a tire.
Aww.
That's sad. But there's a quest marker here, so I'm going to the quest marker. What up, Pawpaw?
That,
That's not Pawpaw.
yeah, I was like,
Oh, well, if it ain't the boys with the fancy automobile.
Yep,
Oh,
we're
God.
just the fancy automobile people.
we're in
Why are you asking us?
Hickville. Like, he called it an automobile.
Sid.
Yep. Said I should give you all some work. Don't matter what kind. Seeing as you boys can't go home for the time
Yep.
being.
Got us
Might as well
there.
work doing
Y'all
delivery
gotta
for a
learn about
cafe.
the wider world.
The
Yep.
prince's highest
Y'all
calling.
can't find the stuff I need, it ain't no big deal, but it'd surely help me out if you could.
I swear, if you just need like some rosemary from down the... A Lucian tomato.
It says scenic delivery too. It's not gonna be nearby.
No.
You're not popping down
Oh, wait,
to the
hold
corner
on.
store.
I wonder if that's where we fight the tomatoes.
Hard on us.
What?
In Final Fantasy XII, there was what was essentially the Star Onion Brigade of Mandragore, of tomato guys. That was one of the hardest
I'm
boss fights
sorry,
in
you're
a Final
gonna need
Fantasy.
to back up. The what brigade?
The Star Onion Brigade is a group of Taru Taru in Final Fantasy XI, and the Final Fantasy XII did the thing. I think they were called the Star Onion Brigade. They're a bunch of
Taru?
let's
Like
just skip
this is the first Final Fantasy I've ever played.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that. They're basically a bunch of walking onions and tomatoes that are one of the mandatory bosses in Final Fantasy XII that are just the hardest thing in the world, and one of them is like a king tomato. So
That's
I'm wondering if that's what that is. If it's a boss fight with all those freaking onions and
that's
tomatoes.
Weird. That's weird.
Oh, it's great. Like if you ever do play Final Fantasy XII, which they're remastering, so maybe you'll be able to see the beauty of it.
Hopefully.
Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your
Is
old
that
man
it
played
crashing
like
out
the
again?
best he
Yeah.
could.
Oh boy. Oh no. Hey, Lucius.
Yep.
He saw this
So
coming
next time
a
on
mile
Last Play, we're gonna restart the recording and get this flashing to stop.
Yeah. This is a little concerning.
Yeah.
In the end, though,
See you next time.